Good afternoon. I'm Specialist Blaine, and today I'll be briefing you all on Army values, examples of Army values, and the way we use them in everyday life. By the end of this brief, you will be able to answer these following questions on your own. What are the Army values in your own words? What Army value do you believe is most important to have? What Army values could you work on more as an individual yourself? And if you see someone not portraying a certain value, what would you do, or how would you react? History. In 2005, the Army began a campaign to re-emphasize the importance of the Army values throughout the force. That mission continues today with the revised Army posters, which provide a visible reminder of embodiment of the warrior spirit and the importance of our core values. Army professional military education integrates Army values training into curriculum, G1 for Stand 2. Before we get further into this lesson, I'm going to give you all handouts so y'all can follow along. And as I'm passing out these handouts, I'll show y'all a brief video.
Me, I'm becoming a soldier.
That's cool. But how am I going to get there?
What's going to change me from the me who's just like everyone else I know?
Into part of this team, this family.
What am I going to learn and who's going to train me?
What's going to make me an American soldier?
You are about to join the ranks of millions of Americans who have come before you, becoming part of the Army's future and our nation's history. You will follow a path, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Welcome to the family. You are now part of something larger than all of us, bound together by the 7 values that exemplify the Army soldier.
Loyalty.
Duty,
Respect,
selfless service,
honor,
Integrity.
Personal courage.
This is it. Time to make your move. Your early course was set by your family, your goals, your values. As you got older, your friends and peers helped you figure out who you are. Now it's time to reach your maximum potential. From day one, the Army will take you there, mentally, physically, and emotionally. The training is tough, but the rewards are great. You will know the pride of doing something truly important. You'll earn the self-confidence that only comes from mastering challenges, from doing things you never dreamed you'd be capable of. You'll be a leader, a decision maker, a team player. You'll make a difference. You'll be challenged. You'll be rewarded. Becoming a soldier is your opportunity. You will be groomed for success in the Army and beyond. Your foundation and your compass will be the Army's 7 core values.
Loyalty.
Bear true faith and allegiance to...
Okay, now before this video gives away the whole lesson, I'll go ahead and get back into the lesson. So the Army values are our baseline and our foundation and our core. They define who we are, what we do, and what we stand for. Loyalty. In general terms, loyalty is a devotion to one's peers, philosophies, or organization. The NCO's creed states we must be loyal to those with whom we serve. An example of loyalty would be a soldier who supports their leadership and stands up for their fellow soldier. Or another example would be, for example, the Army values loyalty just as knights did. Soldiers are expected to be true to the U.S. Constitution and fellow soldiers. Duty is a sense of purpose, as in doing the best you can. Duty means being able to accomplish tasks as part of a team. U.S. Army soldiers have a duty to represent the organization and not tarnish its name. An example of that would be a non-commissioned officer checking on a soldier that is going through a family crisis, make sure that that said soldier has all the support that he or she needs. Respect. Treat others the way you wish to be treated. Respect is not earned, it is given. You must respect the rank even if you have a negative feelings toward the person. Respect is trusting that all people have done their jobs and fulfilled their duty. And self-respect is a vital ingredient with the Army value respect, which results from knowing you have put forth the best effort. An example of that would be a soldier going to the correct posture when addressing someone of higher rank. Selfless service. Selfless service means putting the needs of your soldiers, unit, or organization before your own. This is a basic building block of selfless service, is the commitment of each team member to go a little further, endure a little longer, and look a little closer to see how he or she can add to the effort. An example of that would be a soldier serving their country, doing their duty without the thought of gain or recognition. Honor. Honor means living up to the Army values regardless of the situation. Honor is a matter of carrying out, acting, and living the values of respect, duty, loyalty, selfless service, integrity, and personal courage in everything that you do. An example of honor would be a soldier holds themselves to a higher standard, always portraying the 7 core values. And another example would be doing everything right even when no one's looking, and making sure you stick to your morals and beliefs. Integrity would mean doing the right thing when no one is looking. And if you're going to say something, you should follow through with it. The more choices you make based on integrity, the more this highly prized value will affect your relationship with family and friends. And finally, the fundamental acceptance of yourself. An example of that would be a soldier who is honest, takes responsibilities for their actions, and has very strong moral principles. Personal courage, overcoming your fears, danger, and adversity. With physical courage, it is a matter of enduring physical duress and at times risking personal safety. You can build your personal courage by daily standing up for and acting upon the things that you know are honorable. An example, a soldier risking death or injury to complete a mission task while controlling their fears. Another example of physical courage would be, say for instance, your unit had a sharp case, or you know somebody that's in the middle of a sharp case, or somebody that had a sharp incident, but they're scared to speak up. But you speak up for them. It takes personal courage for you to speak up for that person so that the situation is justified and stopped before it gets any further or before it happens again to someone else, because that person didn't have the personal courage to speak up and do the right thing. To wrapping it all up, to summarize, the Army values are an integral part of being a soldier and upholding an organization. Values can intertwine, and by saying values can intertwine, that means that these values coexist amongst each other, meaning that you can't have one without the other. You must have all 7 values and be committed to them. Are there any questions, answers, sustains, anything that I could have done to make this lesson better?